Okay, and I am here at Thor's Furniture with Thor. It's Blaine Little once again for your monthly momentum. And there will be an article made out of this interview that you will be able to find in the December 2022 edition of the Murfreesboro Pulse. So, I am with Thor. Thor, now the original Thor didn't have a last name. What is your last name?
Rankin.
Rankin. Okay, good. And you have been here in the store, and it's called Thor's Furniture. Is that correct?
And Lionel Trains.
Okay, but I know a lot of people think of the Lionel Trains. How long have you been here, and how did you get into furniture? How did you get into trains?
I opened up in 1986. I became a Lionel dealer in 1994.
Okay. And were you probably like me, just someone who was just taken by model trains and always looked forward to Christmas, or was this kind of something that you got into later on in life?
Well, opened up, worked every day, 5 years, took 2 days off, Christmas Day, Thanksgiving Day, and after 5 years, it was time to do something for me.
Okay.
Took vacation to Pigeon Forge, saw the Christmas stores and the train departments, and thought I would put trains, try 10 train sets and see how we do, and it took off.
Okay.
And had collectibles and had sort of had items of that nature anyway, but became a licensed Lionel dealer in 1994.
1994.
Opened up this May the 28th in 1986.
Okay. Now you were telling me earlier that you were actually a third generation merchandiser for a retailer in Tennessee.
Correct. Yeah, grandfather had a clothing store going back to 1903, and that's what my father did all of his adult life. And father closed in 1997.
Okay.
And so my family was in the clothing business for nearly 100
really?
years.
Wow. Okay. Now I really got to know, how do you make the transition from clothes to furniture and trains and other collectibles?
Well, I had worked at an auction company.
Okay.
At the age of 12, 96 auction, Colonel Tom DeMint. And out of high school, I had my auctioneer license.
Okay.
And so that taught me the antique furniture market.
Ah.
So that was an interest that I'd had.
Okay. Well, good. And what's kind of the toughest thing about staying in business? And I know you have the furniture, which is year round, but I don't know. Is December the big month for the trains?
No, we do good year round.
Okay.
Yeah. If you see a place that's been in business 5, 10, 15 years, you know they're paying the electricity, the phone bill, heat bill, rent.
Hope so.
And so they're doing good every day. They're doing something every day.
Yeah. Okay.
And so that's a good thing to know.
Okay. So as far as the furniture, and I hate to be going back and forth here, but I'm looking at a lot of unfinished furniture here, and it's beautiful. I did not know you had all of this here, but so you kind of learned how to appraise furniture, what it was worth. Do you ever do any woodworking yourself?
No, I don't.
No, you just know what it's worth, and you got a lot of different really stuff. It looks like good high quality stuff.
Well, what we sell is wood bookcases, all
Okay.
different sizes, pantries, different sizes,
Okay.
and chest of drawers, porch rockers, students' desks, some kitchen chairs. So
Okay.
your staples.
Okay, good. Well, what have been some of the biggest challenges? Because you were saying just before I hit record, you could probably give a lot of advice in terms of how to stay in business. What are some of the things? Yeah.
You have a flat car that holds a train car down when it goes through the tunnel.
I don't know what scale.
She said they had bought him a train car up and it pops up when you go through the tunnel. And she said when she looked online, they show it with it down on I know what she's talking about, but I know you don't have it.
Do you need to take that?
Yeah,
I
I
just
mean,
told her,
okay,
I
go
just told
ahead.
her to put rubber bands or
Yeah.
hockey wire around it.
hey, playing.
So there we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
see,
So
see,
you've got a lot of regular customers. They just come
well,
in and
I'm an
stop
old,
by and say,
I'm
hey.
an old time merchant
Okay.
where people come visit,
Okay.
hang out,
Okay.
talk, and talk about everything.
Kind of like the old barber shop.
Exactly.
It's something that's kind of missing
That's who I am.
these days.
That's who I am.
Okay. Well, and I know you were saying that just before the election, it was kind of a little bit of a trickle, but now and you sure it's not the Christmas holiday? It's just you're just getting a lot of customers coming in, especially the past 2 weeks.
But you should be busy all the time. You
Yeah.
should be busy starting October, Halloween,
Okay.
September, October. It should be the last quarter of the year. Should always be strong.
Okay.
It's the high price of gas and the inflation, high price of food, and so that's going to slow things down.
So do you sell more furniture than the trains? Because he's got two sections, and one is all trains, and the other one is pretty much all furniture. Which one do you sell most of?
It's about half and half.
Okay. Okay. So you are a longtime retailer. You're kind of a fixture here in Murfreesboro. I've got to ask about the name, and I think I asked you this one other time. Now, Thor, is that your real name?
Correct.
Okay.
It is.
I knew a guy when I was in high school. His name was Thor, and whenever anybody said, "Oh God," he would always say, "You called." You had to be there. It was funny at the time, but and another thing was this road right out here, Medical Center, up until about 8 or 9 years ago, it was named Loki.
Correct.
So was that a sign? Were you looking for a place and said,
No.
"Well, Loki is Thor's brother"?
No,
So
no, that just happened.
Really?
It's still Loki when you go across the street.
okay, okay,
As soon as you cross Memorial, it's Loki.
okay. And were your parents just kind of history buffs or mythology buffs, or
Not
any particular
necessarily.
reason why?
Just
They just like the name?
Pick the name from a movie.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, it's definitely memorable. I mean, you'll hear about Thor's furniture, and you're never gonna forget about that again. What's some advice that you can give to people just getting into business, whether it's retail or anything else?
You got to have very reasonable rent.
Okay.
That's key.
Yeah.
Keep your overhead down.
Yeah.
Rent.
Okay.
Got to have good location helps.
Okay.
Got to have a good bookkeeper.
Okay.
You want a good CPA bookkeeper to
Yeah,
take care
Yeah.
of all your taxes. Taxes can be complicated.
Okay.
Laws change. They keep everything straight, everything paid, where you can just do your work.
That is
and
huge.
let them do theirs. That's
That is, yeah, really huge.
3 things.
Well, last question for you, I guess, is what gives you momentum? In other words, what gives you the energy to keep doing what it is that you do, or what keeps you what gets you up and going in the mornings?
Well, being self-employed.
Okay.
If ever you've been self-employed, you would never go to work for anyone else.
Okay. Well, I'm self-employed, and I think my boss is a jerk. So. One last thing too. Because when I saw you last, it was at a business conference. You play a little bluegrass too, don't you?
Rockabilly, rock and roll,
Okay.
bluegrass, yes.
Okay. Well, good. What's the name of? Are you in a band or
No,
just whenever, wherever?
Yep.
Any particular place that you play?
No. The Tennessee State Fair. I did train songs in front of the train museum there at Fiddler's Grove.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so when you
Wow.
have big shows, and whenever you get the call, you got to be ready to go.
There you go. Got to be ready to go.
Yeah.
Awesome, fantastic, and Thor, thank you so much. I appreciate your. He is a busy man, and I appreciate you
You bet.
talking to us, and definitely come check out Thor's. Not just for December, but but for all year round because he's got a lot here to come and see.
And we're at the corner of Memorial and Medical Center, the first building on Medical Center, 416F, Medical Center Parkway. From Memorial Boulevard, we're 903 Memorial,
Okay.
615-895-6918.
Okay. What used to be Loki's. So if you've been around for a while, you know where Loki is. Thank you so much.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one.